Hello, thank you for tuning in. You're tuned in to The Encourager, and my name is Nehru. Good morning, as it is right now, and I'm recording this. Wherever you are, whenever you happen to listen to it, I hope you're doing well. I hope you are physically safe, spiritually safe, mentally and emotionally safe. All of those safety measures are important. And so I want to share a dream, and then I want to share something I saw during my meditation this morning. I looked at the clock. When I looked at the clock, it was 2:11, and I should have looked up that angel number. I look up angel numbers all the time. I should have looked that up before I pressed record, but I didn't. And so the dream involved, it was several women. It was in a parking lot, and there was an argument, and it looked like it was maybe at a restaurant or something. I don't know. So in the restaurant, you have the parking lot, and you drive around the parking lot, and often, especially on a Saturday or Sunday, Friday night, you might end up waiting a minute for a parking lot or a parking spot. You might kind of drive around a little bit, right? Kind of hover like aircraft do as they're waiting for instructions from the tower that the runway's clear, right? So you're kind of waiting for a parking spot, right? You don't want to walk too far, maybe, right, to the restaurant. And so there was one vehicle, and it drove around. There was a car that was facing out, so it backed into a parking spot, and one car drove around to the front, and then the view I had in the dream was I was kind of standing maybe the next lane over from where they were. So there was two rows of cars, rows facing each other, parking rows, cars facing each other between me and whatever event was going on with these women over there. Okay. 2, 3, 4, as I look down at the timer. And so, when we were, standing there, I was standing there was no one else with me, and hear all this commotion and look over there, and they're first all at the vehicle that I guess was backed in. So they're arguing and whatever else, right? And then this other car is parked in front of them, kind of like I said, waiting. It looked like they were waiting for them to leave, but the person who was waiting for them to leave either actually blocked them in and wouldn't move so that they could actually get the parking spot or something weird like that. Like, I don't understand that. If I'm waiting for a parking spot, I'm definitely wanting to move out of the person's way, right? Back up or pull forward or whatever I need to do in order for them to leave so that they can, right? But it appears as if this person was purposefully trying to block this person in from leaving this restaurant. And so one woman gets out, and I remember this woman specifically. She's the only one I remember, but she was a little heavier, and she had on like a green dress, and it wasn't a sundress, but it was kind of one of those flowing types of dresses, right? It had a belt around the waist. I remember that. It was either short sleeve or sleeveless, something like that, but it was the standard green color, like when you look at crayons, that the standard green color. And so she was leaving the vehicle that was backed into the parking spot after whatever argument was going on. I guess she got tired, and she was walking around to the driver's side, and you could definitely tell that she was not happy. She was upset. The car that was backed in was trying to go over the curb to get around the vehicle that was blocking them in. Again, this person had to have known that they knew them or something. They were trying to prevent them from leaving or something. I don't know. And so anyway, this woman in the green dress, she gets out or leaves the car that's backed in. They're still arguing, whoever those 2 or 3 women are over there. And she gets out and she goes around. I guess she's getting ready to get into the SUV that's blocking the car backed in. and she's getting ready to leave or wait for the other person to get in the car so that they can leave or whatever. But as she's walking back to the vehicle, to the driver's side, I wake up, okay? Then I am meditating this morning. And again, it's 3:30 or something in the morning. And it could have been after 4 when I actually had this part of the vision. I don't know. But I know I started meditating around 3:30. So the vision that I got was this dragon. And this dragon was circling what I believe were the purposes for which I'm here, right? And so we're all birthed here with a purpose. And so that dragon was just kind of swarming around, and it was protecting. And it looked like a mountain, I don't know, but it was protecting whatever it was going around, right? And then before I pressed record, I just received confirmation on this from someone. So that's what that dragon represents, is it's protecting something. And again, I share this with you because hopefully it's revelation to someone out there, even if it's only one other individual in the world, right? Hopefully that individual hears this. And so, yeah. So I don't, again, perhaps that's just for me. Again, I don't think so because, yeah. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Again, I hope your day is going good. I just wanted to come on and share those interpretations. So I don't know if that's a physical thing where, and then, so there are that argument is a physical representation of someone trying to prevent someone else from moving, whether that's they're trying to prevent me from moving forward in my life. That's not going to work. I can tell you right away, that's not going to work. I'm strong as a fucking ox, and I'm as mean as the Incredible Hulk. Like, you're not Wolverine style, baby, Tasmanian devil. Like, that's not happening. Okay? So if there's someone who's trying to, I don't believe that's what it is, but if it is, just FYI, you can't do nothing with this. Nothing whatsoever. The only one that can stop this is this. And this is not stopping this. Okay? And for those of you who are listening, I hope that your perspective about yourself, and when you look at the enemy, or when you consider the enemy's approach, whatever their false tactics are or whatever, you can look at yourself, look in the mirror and say, I'm the only one who can stop this. Nobody else can. They're not as strong as me. They're not as powerful as me. They're not as wise as me. They're not as empathic as me. They're not as telepathic as I am. They are not as intuitive as I am. They can't stop this. I'm the only one. And I'm not stopping this. Okay? And so hopefully that's your mentality, your mantra, your perspective. Again, David Goggins, David Goggins Mamba vibe, yeah, you want to do this? Let's go at it. You're not going to win. You can't hurt me, and so be encouraged and know that just like the strength that I am describing, if you do not feel that right now in this moment, that it is within you and you can access that. Okay? All right? Thank you so much. Again, Happy New Year to you. I don't know how long people say that. When people have babies, I always wonder where's the months cutoff date. Like, they're 18 months, they're a year and a half. Like, at what point they're 45 months. Like, at what point do you stop saying months and start counting the years? So at what point do you stop saying Happy New Year? I don't know, but Happy New Year to you. Yeah. Again, I hope it's off to a great start. Anyway, be encouraged. I'll be back on probably at some point today. Maybe not. I don't know. As Most High directs. And be thankful. Okay? Be thankful. Gratefulness, thankfulness opens the door to more. Right? So, Father, thank you for this day. I thank you for life, health, and strength, both spiritually and naturally. I thank you for food, clothing, and shelter. Okay? It doesn't matter if you have cans of tuna in the refrigerator and water, or if you have a refrigerator full of all your favorite decadent foods. It doesn't matter. Okay? Either way, you're here. You have an opportunity today, and you've been given a gift as of 12:01 or as of midnight. You've been given a gift, and that gift is another day. The sun rose again today, and here we are, 10:10, as I looked at the timer. So be of good courage, okay? Because you are overcoming the world, which is the 3D and the matrix. If you are willing to do the work, and hopefully if you're listening to this, you are willing to do the work. You are willing to trudge through, even if you have to get it out of the mud yourself. You're willing to do the work, okay? Because you put the yoke on, right? Whatever yoke you are given, we're all giving certain yokes at various times in our life. And some people choose not to deal with that yoke. And they take it off and they just walk away. They walk off the farm, right? And they're like, I'm not doing this work. This is too hard. Okay? So anyway, thank you so much again for tuning in. My name is Nehru. This is The Encourager, and talk to you soon.